Welcome to the Georgia Avenue Podcast. I'm Trevor.
I'm Vic.
And I'm Mo. Hey, guys.
You're supposed to have been singing some shit, man. You're supposed to come in singing.
I'm so out of love. I'm so lost without you. There you go.
That's not what we discussed, but it's fine.
I don't want to do what you guys told me to do.
We didn't tell you to do shit. You said you was going to do.
It was your idea.
And then you went straight to the fucking. You went straight to your white side.
My mom's probably listening somewhere, so, you know.
Live right now?
No.
Like she has this place bugged?
She might. I don't know. She is a white woman.
All right, so Mo. Mo. How you doing? How you feel?
I'm good.
Good.
Got off work.
How was dinner?
It was good. We had catfish. Traditional dish of my childhood.
Yeah, I guess we can bring that segment up earlier.
Yeah.
It wasn't our dinner.
No.
Harry brought us some leftovers, some cilantro rice, and a red bean
Medley.
medley. Yeah.
Yep.
From Parva. Shout out to Parva. They did pretty good on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I've dined with them in the past, and it's sometimes been inconsistent, to be honest. But this was pretty solid. The rice in particular was very well done.
Yep.
And it was hours old and held up. So I'll give them that.
Yeah. They have a good salmon over there.
Yeah. A great building, great location. Mm-hmm. Well, not a great location because honestly, my whole life, every restaurant that's gone into that building has closed within 2 years.
That's true.
But I just learned today this is their second location. They're already got a main set up in Sanford or Lake Mary.
That's where I used to go to get my bread.
And once you get a second location, that's when you start making money. So so maybe this will finally make that building consistent. But it's a great building. I love the A-frame.
Me too.
And the ceilings on the inside.
Shout out to Parva.
And they're right next to me. So if I'm hungry, I go there. So
okay.
Yeah. So Mo, a person like yourself don't really drink.
No.
You don't really party. How do you end up on Georgia Avenue initially?
Do you want the full backstory of my
it's quite the
coming into DeLand?
That's a straight edge. Why do you come to Georgia Avenue?
Yeah, I've been here, man. I've been in DeLand.
Georgia Avenue.
So I used to go to Cafe Da Vinci actually a lot. I used to live downtown, I would say off Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to karaoke with my friends, and I would do open mic night with a person that I was talking to at the time. And basically, I was a regular Cafe Da Vinci frequent. Shit. Yeah. I would say about 5 years ago, I had a breakup, and then Kara hit me up and said, hey, Persimmon Hollow is hiring. Do you want to work there? I said, sure. Disclaimer, I'm going to talk some shit because I feel like it's right. I initially didn't want to work there because I had bad juju and feelings about one of the owners.
Oh, wow.
Not Robbie.
Okay.
And she was like, well, he's never there. So none of the owners are ever there. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll work there. So I ended up talking with Lauren, and like that day she goes, do you want to work on the schedule? And I was like, yeah. So then that's kind of how I started at Persimmon and on Georgia Ave.
Yep. And we love you.
I love you too.
I mean, we have to say that out front, but
it's okay.
Deep down inside, we don't like you.
If you don't say it, you
so
get
initially
doxed.
it was just Da Vinci's that you like to hang out at, and then you happened to start working down there, so that's what kept you coming around?
Da Vinci's, and I had worked at a lot of different places. I actually worked at Twisted Chopstick when they were in the Da Vinci's house.
Yeah.
So I would go give people their 2 a.m. freaking sushi burritos. And
yeah.
I'm going to go off on the deep end right here, y'all.
Where at?
Mo, I'm going deep.
Okay.
So, of all of the places we frequent, downtown, DeLand, Da Vinci's, Hiderhead, Persimmon Hollow.
Where?
Never
What was that?
been.
What was that second one?
Whatever.
What was that second one?
Oh, okay, I'm just
Never
throwing
heard
them
of
in there.
it.
I'm throwing them. They're on fucking Bake Chop, Persimmon Hollow, Wonder Bar, Issues, McCabe's. You are the only black motherfucker that serves me.
Yeah. Oh, it used to be me and Devin Russell. He worked at Wonder Bar. But as
Devin, yes, he moved to New York.
as a whole, we make one whole black person.
Yeah, y'all make one whole black person.
white
Both of y'all was kind of more
Yeah.
white than black.
Shout out to Devin.
Shout out to Devin.
I think it's his birthday today.
Man, shout out to my brother Lulu. We talked about him in an episode. Today would have been his 70th birthday.
Damn.
He's passed
Lulu?
now.
Is Lulu's
Shout
birthday?
out.
Lulu.
And Devin's?
Yeah, I believe yesterday or today is Devin's birthday. But yeah, me and Devin. But now that he's gone, it's back to me again.
So how do you equate that in your head? Like everyone around, I mean, it probably doesn't bother you as much because you're not like, you could go either way.
Yeah.
But me, knowing that not only me as a black person, but a lot of people that are black go to all these fucking places and nobody serving me is fucking black.
Yeah. I mean, there has definitely been a lack of representation because I worked at Half Wall and I was the only black person that worked there as well. I worked at Odom's and I was the only black person that worked there. Twisted Chopstick, only black person that worked there.
Yeah.
So there's always been a lack of representation.
I see a big black motherfucker in the background raising his goddamn hand.
I know.
Talking about he worked at motherfucker Half Wall.
No, he did. Melvin did
He
work
did.
at Half
Melvin.
Wall. But
Why is it so important to have representation in the service industry?
It's not important. It's it's the fact that it's a percentage thing. It's a numbers thing. There's not a lot of black people that frequent these places.
yeah, and it is important actually.
Probably because a lot of people feel stronger than I do about that issue.
Okay.
Yeah. It's important. It really is.
No. So I'm just like, okay. So let's talk about that. Why is it important that there's, as far as just like being your bartender goes, like, because I mean, what if they're in the insurance salesman up the road, or
Well, it says a lot about
the offices up the road. Like, why does the culture have to focus on?
I think it says a lot about the owner or the
town.
The whoever's in the fucking human resources department. I think it says a lot about that person that you can't hire fucking one black person.
And I tried to get another black person hired at Persimmon, and I was told, and I try to understand his side of things, being like, I don't care if they're black, white, yellow, green,
Of course,
red.
right? I don't see why this would even be a factor.
It's important because a lot of people don't see the top layer of importance.
If you're white,
it's not.
If you're white, you can't see what I see.
There's
You can't feel what I feel.
I can start to understand what you guys are talking about, because I'd say, excuse me, I would say half the service industry members or bartenders that we frequent or use, I would argue they don't represent our community or culture, perhaps.
For sure.
But is that what we're looking for, or?
It could be a Middle Eastern person. It could be a Dominican. It could be Bohemian. It could be anyone. But the fact that I've had people come in because I'm there, and they said, oh, actually, not too long ago, I had 2 black women come in, walk up to the bar, and this is where things were a little disheartening for me. They said, are we allowed to be in here?
Yeah.
And that was weird. They said, really, we don't want to drink. We just want to play pool. And I feel like that.
And those ladies confronted me with that same shit.
And they come back now.
So I'm just.
Yeah.
Okay. So I get all that. I get all that. But like what is their reasoning? What is it about DeLand or that area that I am not seeing that would make someone feel that way?
You can't see what we see.
I'm asking you right now. Explain it to me.
I think
what's happening that I like. What?
Okay, so the history of DeLand as a city and the black community is not great. A lot of blacks. How the fuck did we get off on this? My black ass started this shit.
Yeah, you started this shit. You said you're going off the deep end. So here we are. Let's go.
Here we are.
Dive deep.
But a lot of black people that I know, older black people, younger black people, will not go downtown DeLand to save their lives because of shit that happened.
Of all the gay flags that the businesses post?
No. because of shit from the past in DeLand, the history.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not good.
For one.
For you don't even feel it. Like as a black person, you can walk into an establishment, all fucking white people, and you feel something. You can either feel good about it, feel like comfortable, or you can feel like this is fucked up. Is it okay for me to be in here? Like them girls said.
Yeah.
And I know them.
Yeah.
And they hang out now. But usually when they hang out, they call or text me and say, hey, you downtown, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But just that feeling, and you'll never feel it. Unless you was in a fucking town where it was all fucking black people and the history of the town was not great for the blacks towards the whites. And then you walked into a fucking place and the goddamn jukebox stopped. Then you would say, oh shit, what the fuck was that? You just won't feel it. You don't feel it because you're not in my shoe.
And speaking of the jukebox, which is really crazy, the fact that I'm a severe people watcher, and I will play specific music and almost immediately they will change it to country. I have nothing against any genre. I actually don't. I love every genre of music. It serves its purpose. It comes from somewhere. But they will almost immediately change it because they do not want to hear R&B, rap, funk, whatever it shall be. And
do you think it's that specific though, or do they just don't like the specific music?
It is that specific.
All right.
They don't want to.
Okay.
They don't want to hear that. But
No, okay.
I will say this one example as well. The person I'm dating right now walked by Persimmon many times and never wanted to go inside Persimmon. Why? His answer is, and this was unwarranted. This is just from his mouth. There was just nothing but white people in there.
Okay,
And
but why does that?
the representation, to feel like your community is there, to feel like you know,
welcome there.
are welcome. That's big in the South.
Yep.
And DeLand. There was a Black Lives Matter protest and people almost got ran down by specific people. I mean,
It's a thing, man.
we have
It's
the
a
white
thing.
boy, we
I
have
get
the
it.
Proud Boys here.
I get it. But never ever. They're Proud Boys aside. I can't point you to a hateful soul on Georgia Avenue or a bad person I've met.
I'm not saying
Great
that
people come.
I'm not saying that the people that we hang out with down on Georgia Avenue are hateful. I'm not saying that at all.
where's
What I'm saying is, if a person come to DeLand, a black person come to DeLand from, I wish we can get off of this motherfucking shit now because
too
this
late,
shit's
man?
getting
We're
deep.
here.
No.
We're here, man. That's what it's all about.
If a black person
fine.
comes to DeLand and they're looking for, they're going to go to town.
Yeah.
They're looking for what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
They walk down there. They look in fucking Persimmon Hollow. I'm not there. Melvin's not there. Harry's not there. Harry's not there. All they see is white people. They're not going to go inside.
Yeah. There's no community.
They're not going inside.
There's no representation or community. And that is important because why would I go inside El Taco Rico, which I think they changed their name, and a majority,
The plaza.
yeah, the majority of the people that I went in yesterday were Hispanic because there's that representation. People feel like they belong. You don't feel it because you already belong to a space.
I will say this now.
They got at least Hispanic
I will say
tacos
this
in
now.
town.
If I go to a motherfucking Mexican restaurant and there's nothing but Mexicans in there, I'm going in that bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so I guess maybe to switch it up a little bit here, but I'm trying to. I don't know. I guess as much as I don't like to hear it as the reason. Perhaps on the other side of the scale, I go and visit some town. I pop into let's say Rock Hill, South Carolina, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's a brewery and I walk by and there's one white guy in there and 30 black people or Hispanic people or not Jewish people, whatever. Well, maybe I don't pop in there, but I'm not going to.
Why don't you pop in there then?
I'm not thinking about that. I'm popping in there whether or not based on their menu that I've already looked up, or, I don't know, maybe I'm too measured of a person, but I'm going to a place based on my own personal preferences and tastes. I don't care about, I'm not a, what inspires this innate fear of you guys walking into an all white establishment?
Okay, let me switch that shit around.
I'm not fearful, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. So what
it's
is
just
it?
not
I'm just trying
because
to
I work
figure it out.
because I work hard for my money, and I want to spend my money where I feel comfortable. All right, but let me switch this shit around on your ass.
Yeah,
Trevor.
Please go ahead. Yeah.
You go into a fucking town, let's say Apopka, Florida, and there's an establishment. There's fucking all black people, a brewery.
Yeah.
Well, not a brewery, because my black guesses ain't gonna have no brewery. But you go into a restaurant.
Sure.
All fucking black people. Well, that's not a good example either, because if you're looking for soul food, that's the only reason you're going to take your ass in there. But you go into a place, a club, all fucking black people. Rap music, banging, motherfuckers smoking cigarettes, motherfuckers cussing outside, motherfucker this, N-word, you're not going to take your white ass in there.
No, I got something for you. This memory just hit me. One of my former exes, back when we were dating years ago, her mother and I, one day, we're hanging out and went out about on town in Daytona, and we were doing something, and we parked off street somewhere and decided we wanted some wings that day. So, you're in Daytona Beach. Where else are you going to go for wings other than Bethune Grill, right? So we wander our way a few blocks down to Bethune-Cookman campus. And if you know anything about Bethune Grill, it's located in the center of that campus. And from the moment we got on that campus to getting into Bethune Grill and ordering our food and sitting down and eating, it was kind of awkward, actually.
Yeah,
we got a lot of looks.
Did you feel uncomfortable?
Only because like the way you'd walk by someone, it wasn't quite as friendly. And I don't think, but so what is that about? Why wasn't it as friendly as?
I don't know that it
maybe because it's Daytona Beach.
I don't know that it was friendly or
not.
I don't know that it was friendly or not, but it felt not friendly.
Yeah, it felt awkward.
Sure.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing is the feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll turn it around on you,
but
as well. It's different being as well, like what we started out saying, on the other side of the bar, because there's just so many things, unwarranted things that people say to me, versus when we used to work 2 to 3 people on, no one would say that type of stuff to Kara, to Courtney, to
what
Jacob.
Type of stuff?
The stuff that people have said to me.
Okay.
The type of microaggression, just the weird, trying to pick my brain because I'm just a little bit unique to them. And it's all very weird. And it's not just at Persimmon. It's happened. I had a guy say that he wanted to tip me more, but for him to tip me $20, he wanted to put it inside my afro. That's fucking, that's weird.
That's just a bad person.
That's like, if believe it or not, that's some of the weird stuff that's been said to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like.
That's a dick. That's a dick. He's just a dick.
So how do people like Gerald and Curtis play into this scenario when you go to a place like Da Vinci's perhaps and you don't see them behind the bar but you see them working security? What's that mean?
I don't know. I like Gerald and I like Curtis, but and I like Da Vinci's. I like Da Vinci's. I like Persimmon Hollow. What I'm literally saying is shit matters.
And Da Vinci's has representation. There's far more Black, Hispanic, white, Asian people that go to Da Vinci's than any other place in DeLand.
Well, Da Vinci's is like everybody from everywhere goes there.
Yeah.
It's like Miami.
People leave Seminole County to come out to Da Vinci's.
Like, exactly.
I've lived in other counties and people are like, "Oh, you ever been in that Da Vinci's place?"
They all go to Da Vinci's, right? Yeah. They go out of they go from out of the city or wherever, and they go to Da Vinci's, but none of them come to Persimmon or.
I don't think we've hit any good reasons as to why you would spend your time on Georgia Avenue.
Way to get out of there.
So where's the good stuff about
That's
it?
a terrible segue.
Where's the good stuff about it?
That's the way to get us
of Georgia Ave.
Yeah.
Oh, there's lots of good things. Back in the day when I was younger, I used to think there was no good things. I mean, that's like small town kind of mentality.
It's only come up in the past 8 or 10
when
years.
You're emo and you're like, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of this place.
Definitely had that feeling.
Hate my hometown.
So you grew up here?
From the same city that Jacob is from, Inverness.
Oh, right. Inverness. Yeah. That's right. Or Shout out to our first guest, Jacob.
Jacob.
Inverness.
He actually went to my family's church.
Wait a minute. So how did you and Jacob from Inverness both end up in the same?
That's my whole thing. When I found that
Let's get
out,
into that.
I was like, dude, what? And he goes, yeah. And I said, do you know, shout out to my cousin KJ. I was like, do you know Kenneth Young Jr.? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, KJ. He goes, yeah. He goes, I went to school with him, Citrus County. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, I went to your church one time. I'm like, what are the odds that I would
bet
be
that
in
felt
DeLand?
awkward to his motherfucking ass too.
He said he fit right at home. Got some of that good food and pastries. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back a little bit, and then I'm gonna get off of this shit because
I'll
I'm
go
gonna
back
talk
into
about
the
Mo.
deep shit.
It makes you guys uncomfortable.
This is all about Mo.
Makes him uncomfortable.
No. I want to go back a little bit, then I'm gonna fucking move
Got
forward.
something else to say? Let's go.
All right, fuck it.
Go for it. No, go for it.
No,
I'm
not
just,
gonna.
I'm
Let's
just
talk-
passionate about this type of stuff because I feel like it's not about what has been happening. I just do think that if there was an HR, there's really not. DeLand needs more representation. DeLand needs to go out of their way for these businesses to hire more people, not just in the back,
Yeah.
in the front.
Yeah.
Because people, whether you like it or not, want to feel represented when they go into establishment. Can't tell you how many people have come into Persimmon that look like me, look like Melvin, look like Gabe, look like Vic, look like Harry, that now want to come in there more because they feel represented.
Actually, when I first started coming into Persimmon, I can't tell you. I don't think I knew anybody black that came in there on a regular basis.
Yeah. And then people
I
try
can't
to
say
gaslight.
that. Damn. This is fucked up shit we just got into, man.
It's not fucked up. It's reality.
Yes, it's
real and it's okay. It's just
It's
When I
standard
first
shit.
started going to Persimmon Hollow, I don't think there was another black motherfucker going in there. There was not a black motherfucker working there.
I'm certain in the first year or two that I were there were like back in the days of Dawson and old school Tony, Big Tony. Shout out to Big Tony, love you dog. The old school bartenders that were there, the first two. There weren't a lot of people in general, but there was a little bit of diversity.
Where? Name one.
No, I can't name them because it was so long ago and they stopped hanging out. Most of the people from back then stopped hanging out. The people from like 2015, 2016, I don't see them.
I
haven't
pull,
seen them, and I haven't seen them since then.
I would love
aside
to-
from John.
I would love to pull one out of my ass right now and just slap a fucking name out here on the table of a black person that used to come to Persimmon Hollow when I first started going there and started hanging out. I cannot.
I think it's less of a persimmon issue and just a all around. Like
It's
they
definitely
started
all around.
Yeah, they started having more diversity, even at Bake Chop. But a lot of the people at Bake Chop that work there are in the back of color. Besides my neighbor who used to work there, Roy. Shout out Roy. He is Hispanic, so it's like you see a little bit. And I got really, really proud of being able to see more representation in DeLand, not just hanging these flags that make it seem like you believe in something, whether or not you're hiring people that are LGBTQ, whatever the situation may be. We can't hang flags and not represent it in some sort of small way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think DeLand has come a long way, but I think it can go a little further. It definitely needs to. For people to want to visit here, for people in Claremont, people in Apopka, people in, wherever want to come here and feel represented. I think that's very important. That's what makes a city grow.
There was a shirt or a logo or something, and I think it was right around COVID. And I think I don't know if it was the city of DeLand or if it was Persimmon Hollow per se, of two hands intertwined. One was dark, one was white.
Yeah.
That shit felt so motherfucking good to me.
I bet.
But it was just,
What about the Mug Club 2020 shirt from
it
Persimmon
was
Hollow?
It was just an emblem. There was still no fucking representation. It was just, here you go.
Yeah. It's almost like we want this, which I want. I'm going to be leaving here not, not too far from now. And
Anyway,
I hope that when I come back that there's a little bit more,
we're gonna get
growth. They want to get
off.
off of this topic so bad, but it's really important.
We're gonna be right back on this motherfucker.
It always comes back to race.
No, I'm fine with sitting on it, but
Yeah.
so I'm trying to wrap my mind around when does all this emphasis on on diversity and representation, when does that itself become racist? Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
It does. I don't think it makes it
Like when we start putting so much emphasis on the lack of this or the lack of that, like why are we the fact that we are pulling that up or mentioning that isn't that in itself like a little racist?
You want to call? You try to sit your ass over there and call me racist because I'm bringing this shit up.
Wait, guys. No, it does not. That does not consider that. That is just bringing awareness to the situation for the mere fact that there is not ever, I don't remember one until 2025, at the end of 2024, because I know she's back there somewhere, one Black business. I think that there is.
She's there.
There's two now, but I'm just saying there needs to be more representation. It's not a bad conversation. It's not an uncomfortable conversation.
Why isn't there? Are they being kept out? Are they not interested in opening businesses? Why is there this lack of? What is it?
The rent is too damn high.
Yeah, tell me about it. But what's that got to do with your skin color?
You tell me. I've been here in DeLand my whole life, and I've been coming downtown my whole life. When I was a little jit, just barely able to do anything for myself, and I never saw that much representation in downtown. I think it's important. I think every thriving city thrives because it has
diversity.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think we need more.
But why is there such a lack of diversity then?
I don't know. I wish the land was.
Why does it exist?
I wish the totality of the land was as diverse as our group of friends.
Oh, that too.
Sure.
I wish.
But what's stopping our group of friends from each having their own business? Lack of interest?
No.
Ambition?
No. Everybody's not going to have their own business. We just want to hang out and have fun.
Right.
But at the same time, we want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't want to go into. Man, listen, this is 2025. I know damn well we've seen clips of shit from the past where a Black person go into a fucking restaurant and sit at the goddamn counter and the whole fucking place go nuts. Because they're Black walking into a white establishment, just want to sit down and fucking eat. Can I get some eggs and some fucking coffee?
What era are you talking about?
I'm talking about years ago.
Oh, well,
I was talking about in our past.
Yeah.
But it's 2025, and we're still not that fucking far from it. Mm-hmm. We're still not that far from that.
Okay.
Didn't that happen in downtown, by the way?
It's some shit happened in downtown DeLand.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
I just think maybe a plausible situation or plausible reason would be the fact that since there hasn't been a representation, people don't know that, or the lack of education, people don't know that they can open a business, and affordability.
Yep.
Because a lot of these places are not cheap. The rent is not cheap. Why do you think there's so many revolving businesses?
No, absolutely.
And when you think about a Black business, I think about the Jamaican restaurant, like off downtown. Like, what street is that on?
Forest.
Howery?
Forest.
That building is probably cheap as heck.
It's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Why not?
It's a piece of shit.
There's no Jamaican place.
Yeah.
There's no.
How about this Galaxy Market?
Yeah.
I won't even take my Black ass in there. There's nobody going to go there for that business.
I'll be honest about it. They don't clean the gristle or take out the bones from the rice.
That place is not going to.
Because I don't know how. I like their food, but
I don't
they
understand.
don't take care of it.
I don't understand how they're surviving. I would love to support that, but I've been in there once. I didn't like it. I tried it again. I didn't like it again. And the place is just a fucking mess, man. I'm not going in there. I'm not spending my money in there. And I would do the same thing if it was a white person. But I do just want to feel comfortable when I go to sit down. If me and my lady say, hey, let's go somewhere and have dinner, and we go places all the fucking time.
No, I used to see you down on Granada Avenue in Ormond Beach.
No,
I've seen you down there.
no.
This is like years ago. Like 10 years ago, no?
Listen, I'm talking about me and my lady love to go to different restaurants, nice restaurants. But when we go in, this is the same shit about Tony's Pizza. Like I was telling you, we went in Tony's Pizza to have when they first opened, to have some goddamn pizza. And we sat down and fucking sat there, and they got sat there and fucking sat there and waited, and no fucking body came to say, would you guys like some water? We're busy. I'll get to you as soon as I can. That would have been great. But the fact that none of that shit happened, I just want to go and spend my few dollars that I have at somewhere where I feel like my business is wanted, that it's okay for me to be there.
And
Did
there's
you
not
feel
a
like
stereotype.
that experience at Tony's
I
was
did.
an uncomfortable experience? You felt
It
like
wasn't uncomfortable.
You felt like it was a
I felt like we felt like we were being ignored.
You're being stereotyped.
because of your
I don't
color.
know. I don't know. That's what I felt.
Because I have a handful of similar experiences at restaurants where sometimes the staff just sucks, the experience just sucks, and that shit happens sometimes. But is it because I'm white, or like, I don't know, like am I my Jewish nose? Like what makes it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Your black skin, like it's like, you know, when do we stop making these?
I don't know. It actually doesn't just happen in DeLand though, because me and my boyfriend went out to a couple date nights in Winter Park, had reservations.
Like Park Avenue, Winter Park? Or?
Yeah, and we were completely reservations. I'm talking about they were serving people just coming off the street, and we
Do you
were
want to
just
call those
sitting
spots
there.
out?
Nah, they don't
Okay,
deserve
fair enough.
my.
But
my
Park
work.
Avenue, nonetheless.
Yeah,
Okay, I was just trying to gauge it myself. That's all.
I love.
Park Avenue.
And
Park Avenue is a nice place.
sadly, the three of us sitting at this fucking table, and one of us will probably never experience some of this shit.
Like what?
I mean, just right off rip, going into a fucking spot and feeling uncomfortable.
Except you said Bethune, so
I spent. This is probably 1991, 1992.
I wasn't born.
At some point, I alone was shipped off to live with my father and his side of the family up in South Carolina, Goose Creek, just outside of Charleston. I forget what he did at the time. He was like a maintenance at some like apartment complex or compound, that kind of thing. Anyway, he hadn't got me into school yet because I had just gotten there during the summertime. So I was put into a daycare. In the neighborhood that he lived in, I was the only white guy, only white kid. And this daycare,
You didn't know any different though. You're a kid.
This daycare was all black, and that was my first experience with bullying. I was hit with sticks, and like
You were different.
Yeah.
I was, and
Yeah,
I was made to be very different. Yeah,
Let's beat this motherfucker.
Well,
it's the only experience or time I could ever relate or say, oh, hey, this is where like I see where for whatever reason people look at skin color or judge it or feel a certain way about it.
I'm sorry that happened to you, man. I fuck around a lot,
it's just I struggle to. I get that shit's out there and it happens and it fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But like at some point we're all adults, right? And like we can be grown ups, and
2025.
when that shit happens, we got to look past it and ignore those people. Like you can't walk past a brewery in whatever fuck off town and see a bunch of white people in there and say, "Oh, I'm not welcome there." Like that can't be the first thing that comes to mind.
No,
That can't be. That
It's
can't.
not.
That's
No,
not right.
but when I do walk in there, here's where the difference is. I would go in there. It won't bother me. I would go in there. But when I go in there and then I start to feel uncomfortable because I'm being ignored or motherfuckers looking at me side-eyed, then that's when it gets uncomfortable. That's when I'm like, I'm the fuck out of here.
And also, he's a businessman, so he works with and for and all types of stuff.
Right.
He's a chameleon, just like I am, probably just like you are. So that type of uncomfortability.
I'm fortunate to not have much customer interaction in my current gig.
Oh,
so.
okay. Well,
you guys literally have to deal with customers face to face.
Yeah, I don't think it exists for people like us because we're chameleons. Also, I came to DeLand when I was a little kid, and a majority of my classes were all white.
Yeah.
So and also my mother's white. So it's like, you know what I mean? You kind of have there's a 3-sided coin here, you know? And also to make it matters more uncomfortable, there's that uncomfortability, like you said, when you were a little kid, you were getting bullied. I come from, and this is a really weird topic to talk about, so I'm not going to go into too much detail because we'll get ripped apart.
By who?
Trevor, I don't even have enough, like, we don't have enough time to have that conversation.
Are you sure?
But I was bullied tried to be bullied because I was bigger than everybody, by white people and black people growing up, because I like the Earl Sweatshirt line in his song. He says he's too white for the blacks, too black for the whites. It's like an uncomfortable thing. I was relentlessly bullied by black women, even in my own family.
Wow.
Yeah. So, you know, there's this uncomfortable.
Yeah, man, it is. It's uncomfortable.
There's not one right answer.
When is it not going to be uncomfortable? When is it ever going to be fucking comfortable?
Never. People are always going to be awful. Kids are always going to be mean to each other.
But
Kids are the worst.
if I walked past an all white business, yes, I would walk in because chameleon syndrome. But like he said, I think having a little bit more representation will serve its purpose for everybody, because I feel like everyone will feel like they can kick back, relax, and enjoy the same fruits that everyone else is enjoying. And I feel like that's a little weird that people would come in and be like, oh, I never thought about coming in here until I saw you behind the bar or whatever. So then you have to have your own realization, like, why would they say that? Yeah.
I got to apologize to you, Mo, because this is supposed to be your motherfucking segment.
It's okay.
This is supposed to be your segment. We're supposed to be
this?
finding out shit about you, and I took this shit to the
It's okay. How about
plenty
this?
of time left.
I took this shit
We only
to
been
the
at this for like
I got some
half an
bullshit.
hour.
I got some bullshit for you real quick. For Trevor, Tom, Vic, Jack, Melvin. Thank you.
everybody else.
Shout out to Rags. I haven't opened this since.
Shout out to who?
Oh,
Rags.
Rags gave me some moonshine.
Whoa.
Oh,
Hold up. Don't call his motherfucking name.
hold on. Rags ain't his real name anyway. Nobody knows that name.
Everybody knows.
And
What's in
Tom
there?
was trying to hold my
What's that
hand
thing
because
floating? Is that a grasshopper?
Tom was
Is that a
wagging his
grasshopper
tail.
in that moonshine? What is that? What animal is that inside that jar of moonshine?
That's a piece of
cigar.
wood.
That's wood.
No, it has legs.
That's
No,
a
it
cigar.
doesn't.
I'm pretty sure that's an insect, everybody.
Man,
It's not.
that's some bourbon, man.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was
Bourbon
moonshine.
Moonshine and bourbon, I think, has
So it's
basically
wood.
the same recipe except for the whatever they.
No, they're both. They're still in different manners. I thought.
Yeah. Tom,
The burnt oak barrel gives it the color.
Yeah,
Tom is going to pour some for
No,
us
yes.
because he's just a beautiful human.
thanks.
And also he's wagging his tail because he's been wanting some of this.
yes,
He's pointing at shit.
Jack would wag a tail if he had one, but
another
we know
one.
he doesn't.
He has a nub.
Damn, man.
So just to take it
What's
off,
up? What's
I
up?
do think that it's important. Let's segue into whatever you feel like. Childhood, I don't know.
All right, so I want
Trauma
to talk about.
bonding?
Already there.
I want to talk about. Oh, did
Blow
we
it
already
open.
talk about? Did we already talk about when I first met you?
No, we didn't.
Damn,
Talk
But I
about how
didn't
much.
I didn't meet you actually. I
all-
met your son.
Talk about how much steroids A-Rod did.
we hauled ass. We hauled ass to the left so motherfucking fast.
I met your son first.
Yes,
Which one?
you did?
Maintain.
Jermaine Tane.
Oh,
Jermaine Tane. Jermaine.
Jermaine Tane.
Yeah. Actually, I was on SoundCloud and I realized that he still has 2 songs with me on there.
You have songs on SoundCloud?
Yeah, I do my own, but I
Yeah.
realized that he still has 2 songs on there
How long have you been making music?
since 9th grade.
Yeah, nobody can sing. Nobody can sing.
Yeah, I was primarily doing bands though, so I didn't have any.
I lost so much money fucking with Jermaine
Stop.
and that goddamn music.
You're doing okay now, though. You're doing okay now, though.
Listen,
Hey, maybe he'll pay you back with some of that sweet social media money he's got.
listen. The moral of the story is you didn't lose money with me though. You can back me right now if you want, and you might make some money.
Whatever.
Oh,
You sound like one of my damn
even
kids.
though you're going away.
This motherfucker make me sign a contract and every goddamn thing. I still ain't got
You had to
damn
sign a
thing.
contract?
I
your
made them.
kids?
Always
I made
sign
them
a
sign a
contract.
contract.
Oh, you
because,
made them sign a
well, I mean,
contract.
once you get fucked so many times, you'd be
Yeah.
like,
I remember this
Thank you,
glass.
Tom.
I haven't drank out of this glass in a long time.
Always sign a contract.
all right, here we go.
We didn't ask you to sign no contract.
Well, that's because I'm not getting anything out of this besides being real.
All right,
Getting that
here's a
sweet,
shout out.
That
shout
sweet Georgia Avenue.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Rags.
Rags.
Bump.
Shout out to
Shout
Rags.
out
Cheers,
to
Rags.
Rags. Thank you for all
Thank you,
your
Rags.
stuff in the industry of skydiving.
Rags.
Allegedly. You'll have to come on and prove us about that.
That's moonshine. That's
Ooh-wee.
moonshine.
He made this? Who made this?
Rags.
Who made
Man,
this?
this motherfucker about to die. This beer drinking ass. You can't drink liquor at all?
No, I can drink plenty of liquor.
You
It's
don't
just,
like it?
of course, he loves it.
Yeah, I like
Shit
it.
is good. It's smooth as
Yeah,
fuck.
I like it.
Just the nose. The nose is very strong.
Damn, I like it.
It's been in my
It's
cupboard
incredible.
since last year.
Oh wow, it's over a year old.
I don't know how long he's
You know,
had
I
it.
had a teacher. I had a teacher tell me a story about. She had a brother that I think she left out the part about him, how he used to distill alcohol, but she told a story about how he drank expired alcohol and died, and that's why it was so dangerous to drink alcohol to us kids. This was like 5th or 6th grade.
They were just
But I was
scared of
very very scared of alcohol for years.
Yeah.
Because of this detailed story she told us. And I thought like a bottle of Jack Daniels could like expire and get like germs on it that would like kill you instantly. But I think what she meant was improper distilling,
Yeah,
which can kill you very easily because you drink a shitload of bacteria.
right.
Well, she did her job. She scared the fuck shit out of you.
I guess.
That
Did
shit
Dare
wouldn't
do
have
its
scared-
job?
No,
You
it
still
didn't.
Dare lost like billions, millions of dollars. Not billions, tens of millions of dollars. Dare lost and didn't do shit except inspire more kids to do drugs.
And it's actually
Except for
cool
me.
now to wear a Dare shirt.
I'm like literally the only kid that Dare ever inspired to not do drugs.
Wait, pause. That's crazy.
Did you also not do drugs because
I
of Dare?
did not do drugs for a very long time.
Because of Dare.
Probably just because I had an older
Dare
brother.
inspired me.
Maybe
My
Dare.
older sister was. I won't say troubled. She did her thing.
Yeah, my brother.
She liked to smoke
too.
weed and stuff like
Shout
any
out LJ.
like any teenager. But I was made to believe that was the devil or whatever.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
didn't.
no, I wasn't SWAT.
I
was
didn't
in
like
SWAT in
guys.
middle school.
I didn't like boys.
Students
either,
working
so-
against tobacco. I was anti-tobacco.
And now you're
in middle school.
smoking
For 3 years,
goddamn-
dude. We went and protested Jeb Bush multiple times because Jeb Bush used to be
You
involved
should
with
be
the big
ashamed to have a
tobacco.
goddamn.
A vape.
Yes, you should be ashamed.
I know. I became a nicotine user when I turned 19.
So what's the age you're talking about?
I
That you
was
were not influenced.
Sixth grade. 5th and 6th grade is when I started joining up these activist movements.
Right. So what was the age that you actually dabbled in any liquor or any weed?
Well, what
As a teenager, like 16, 17, certainly I tried beer and liquor a handful of times because that's what all the guys were doing. But I never liked it and never had a good time. And most of the time I would just go home instead of going to party.
So
For
you did.
But sometimes I would be like, oh, I'll try it again. And then usually not have a good time.
So you
In
did.
fact, that's why I don't do this.
So you did all that motherfucking protesting,
Yeah.
and then one day you woke up and said, "Fuck, I was smoking some goddamn nicotine."
I'll tell you what. You know why?
No, I don't.
Service industry.
I was inspired by, believe it or not, like they say all that bullshit about like, media and like, movie stars or athletes, whatever, having this influence and power. I started smoking cigars because fucking I thought Clint Eastwood was so goddamn cool when I finally saw a Clint Eastwood movie. So I went and bought some backwoods cigars. Seriously, like, lame as it sounds. I was that lame. That I saw. I saw Clint Eastwood do it. No, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Good, the bad, the ugly. Got your
Spaghetti
ass.
westerns. Yeah. I was like, I want to try cigars.
Did you
now.
get a
That
hat?
looks cool. No, I would never like. I'm not a cowboy, but that's kind of. And then obviously there was other influences too when it came to the cigar thing. So I started off on cigars. For whatever reason got into cigars, and that got me into the
regular
that's
raw
what,
ass.
That's
cigar.
what made me not a straight edge.
Yeah.
Once I started using nicotine, then I started drinking beer because I found decent beer, Yingling, whatever. And then eventually I started smoking weed in my mid-20s. But
So kind of late start.
yeah, definitely.
My first ever liquor that I tried was Everclear, and it was terrible.
Jesus.
That's like a
Christ.
topping on shots.
Jeez.
You don't drink Everclear.
It was
you,
terrible.
You use it as an ingredient.
That should have been your first. I should have turned your ass away from ever drinking anymore.
Well,
Ever
it
again.
almost did. And then also my brother found my mom's cigarettes when we lived in Pearson and decided we should smoke some. and my mom caught us, and my mom, love
Made
you,
you smoke the whole pack.
my mom made us smoke the rest of the cigarette.
That's what they do.
And I was like,
That's a black thing.
dying. Well,
She was white.
She was raised by some black people.
My father,
Her ass was white, and she did some black shit.
my father
Yeah.
gave me a Bush Light and a cigarette. It's one of my earliest memories in the house I remember as a kid. He was in the garage working on the Cadillac one day, or Cavalier, whatever it was, some kind of old
Cadillac
school
Cavalier. It's
tank.
a huge motherfucking difference.
Dude, it was like the early '90s, so everybody could afford everything. Like it was nothing. It was
Yeah.
nothing. But he gave me a beer and a cigarette, and I sat on his workbench and just hacked my lungs out
How old were you?
and threw up. Probably like 5 or 6.
Damn.
You gotta show them young. I was like around the same age.
Shit.
Yeah. She was like, "Oh, you want to smoke
I
cigarettes?"
also backed that same car into a power pole
Oh God.
How old were you?
across the street. So one day, so my
How old were you when you?
in this childhood home, our aunt, my mother's sister, lived right next door to us. And like one day we were coming home from the store or something, and she pulled up into our aunt's driveway, and she ran in there real quick to do something. She was like, "Oh, I'm running in real quick. You guys just wait here." So I got my ass into the driver's seat, and it was the old where the stick shift was up behind the steering column or the steering wheel, so you would pull that to go into park or reverse. And I just got up there and was pretending to drive and put it into reverse. And the car went down the driveway, across the road, and backed into a power pole. Smashed up the whole back.
How old were you?
Again, probably 5 or 6. It was the same year.
Put it in
Early
reverse,
90s,
Trevor.
91, 92.
You a motherfucker, man. You was driving, smoking, and drinking at 5.
Yeah, that's why he
And then
did
you
dare.
and then you joined motherfucking SWAT.
Yeah.
Students working against tobacco.
Shit.
Shout out to SWAT.
Shout out to
I went on their
SWAT.
retreats and everything, man. I went on there's like weekend retreats to facilities and
I
sites
forgot
and
all about
hotels.
SWAT, man. What year was that?
Let's see, SWAT years. That was 6th grade, so that would have been like
was after.
99, 2000.
Yeah, that was long. I was way out of fucking. I had fucking
that would have been
kids.
that would have been like 99, 2000, 2001 for me.
How old are you?
I'm 38.
38?
Yeah,
Okay. I thought you were younger.
everybody does.
You do look like a baby.
I know. Thank you.
Coochie coochie coo.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Coochie coochie coo. Pinch those little cheeks.
You know what I get a kick out of when I go to fucking Persimmon Hollow and Mo's in there?
Yeah.
And it's like some people at the fucking bar. She go, "Here comes my dad." Hey, dad, that's my dad. People like, "Is that your dad?" I'll be like, "Hell no."
I gotta have one around. You're my dad. Harry's my uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have one. I don't have one over here, so.
So Mo, what's up with the tipping industry? I know that's kind of what we
Oh,
wanted to
we
talk
going
about.
on that?
We don't
can't
have
just
to.
do something light.
We could do something lighter, but I was trying to swing it into what we
Okay.
what we talked about. But I don't know. Like you're a bartender. Like you like having a
I
tip
think-
job? Would you rather be a salaried employee? Like what are you going to go do after you're a bartender?
I think so. I know some bartenders would probably be like, hell no, because I could do this and I could do that. But then I start thinking about those slow seasons, and I'm like, whew, paying those bills during slow season ain't
sucks.
easy.
Yeah.
So it's like having a salary or something like that. It would kind of be nice. I'm not gonna lie. Also being paid more than minimum wage because of the stuff we have to deal with. And everyone's gonna be like, wah, she's a little bitch whining about,
Sure. Those
pouring drinks.
those jobs aren't meant to be careers.
but
people
it's
say.
not that, bro. It's mental. It's like a mental thing.
Somebody's got to do those jobs.
Yeah.
Whether
Because
it's young kids or old people.
last night, or yesterday, we were sitting, me, Tom. Were you there?
Maybe. Where were we? Da Vinci's probably.
No, at
Persimmon?
Persimmon.
Sure.
Sierra was on. We were sitting, having a beer. I went in the fucking bathroom. There was a guy in there puking his fucking guts out
Yeah, we have
Gross.
to clean that.
during the day.
We have to clean
Yeah,
that.
and y'all have to.
Oh, this
clean
was
that
after. This was like before the evening. This was like
is-
before dinner.
Yeah.
Yes, this
Oh, okay.
this was this was around 3 after 3, right before I left. I went to the bathroom and I thought, boy, somebody's gonna have a rough fucking night tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We have to clean that piss, shit, vomit. And then also we don't get, a lot of places don't give health. I think the pay, like the tipped pay would be worth it if places offered health insurance.
You're never
because
getting health insurance in the service
and I
industry.
know that, but like the mental strain that it is
Mm-hmm.
for us to handle being a therapist without
gotta-
the degree is
yeah.
crazy.
you guys got to go through a lot.
People just be talking just to talk, bro. It's really weird. And it's something that I'll never understand.
Even at the brewery.
Yeah.
Because like I get it out like those like hold like let's talk about dollies, right? Like I get it at a place like Dolly's, a hole in the wall,
Dude.
like Flies.
No, dude.
Like
Here.
a place where the drunks who don't want to go home go there for that. Like,
No.
but even at Persimmon Hollow, you get the really depressive like.
It's
I
not-
think
need a
Jack said
therapist.
something. I think
What,
Jack
Jack?
raised his hand over there and said,
It's not just
Say some
depressive
shit, Jack.
episodes
Jack
either.
likes
That's a
fucking
soundboard,
dollies.
Jack.
It's not. It's like it's everything. It's the mental strain of like, you don't have to necessarily do it, but there's people that come in there that are married that hit on you, or they come in there and they're married and they're hitting on other people, and you gotta maybe keep this secret. And there are people that
Why
come
do
in
you
all
have to
the
keep
time.
a secret?
And
Is someone asking you?
you don't want to be in somebody's life like that.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't want to be
but-
the middle.
Right,
You don't want to be end up in the middle.
So mind your own business.
you do.
That's
but
what she does.
it
That's what she's
doesn't-
saying.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
That's all I was.
It
Asking.
doesn't mean that you don't think about stuff like that, and you see them and they come in, you're reminded, you're hit on, you got people getting stood up from on dates, and you got, talk to them and they're sad, or they're going through the weird marriage things. Like they just want to talk to you, or you just have people that are just blowing hot air because they like to hear themselves talk, and you're exhausted. It's exhausting. You don't even know what they're talking about half the time.
Yeah.
It's like womp, 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 womp,
Half the
womp.
time they're drunk or buzzed. Or,
Sometimes they're not. That's the scary part.
or just
I need to
stoned
come in.
sober.
I need to come in there and bog you down with some of my shit.
I wish that you could be a fly on the wall. I wish everyone could have one day, full
One
day.
shift.
Yeah. Where you're like on my shoulder and you're just like, at the end, you're going to go, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, I know that sometimes I come in and I'm always happy to see you, Mo. Always. But I know that sometimes when I come in and I be saying, "Well, shit,
Yeah.
I don't know how to take this motherfucker today."
I don't know how to take me when I come in there. I have to meditate.
Yeah.
And then when I get off work, I have to listen to silence, AKA sometimes I am a little weird and I do listen to AM static radio. It's one of my favorite things to do.
AM static radio.
That's like a that's like
Who
a
needs-
Gordon type shit.
Who needs NPR when you got AM static?
Yeah. I put it on in my car and I disassociate after work.
I don't know when the last time I don't even know they made radios with fucking AM steel.
It is. Yeah, it's in my car. And it's always on that unless I change it.
Even as recent as like 10 years ago, I used to have to go on to AM radio stations sometimes to get Jaguars games.
Yeah.
Just because they'd be blacked out on regular television. And you can't get them on the regular stereo.
And jazz. There's some jazz on there sometimes.
Damn, man. You fuckers-
Don't knock it till you try it.
What do you mean don't knock it till I try it? When I was fucking growing up, that's all we had was AM radio.
Okay.
I don't
well,
wanna-
you know,
Yeah,
you're,
AM.
you're a
I
fossil.
I don't want to hear no damn AM radio. I've had enough.
You used to have to wind up your radio.
I start to say something. Bro. I'm gonna let your ass off the hook today.
Listen, you come at me 24/7 if you could. And I didn't deserve any of it. Anyways, segue. How'd I meet you, Vic?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
To finish segment one.
okay, so I was asked to barbecue at this event.
Which one?
It was a music festival they used to have every year in Orange City, and I was cooking there. There was a couple of vendors there, but mostly me. And there's a lot of musicians playing music, a lot of people hanging out. It was hot as a motherfucker. And then when the night came, the fucking mosquitoes came out, and then I was like, okay,
Time to go home.
whatever money I haven't made by now, I ain't fucking gonna make it. But Mo and Kara, I think was Kara working already at Persimmon? Because I recognized Kara, but then you were with her,
Yeah.
and then I met you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this was
Years ago.
5, 6, 7 years
It
ago?
had to have been more.
More.
Yeah. It had to have been more. But yeah, because I was kind of in and out of going to the palace and like, hanging around those
I used
guys.
to smoke a lot of motherfucking weed in that place. I used to hate to go in that motherfucker. You go in there, everybody's laying around fucking smoking weed. Been there all fucking day and all night.
Must be
That's
nice.
a hell of a
job.
no passion. That's a hell of a passion because you could
Smoking
literally
weed?
no that music industry, studio industry,
It's
because you
scary.
could be in that motherfucker for hours and hours, and you just sitting there smoking weed. And I guess when it's time to record, how the fuck can you perform?
Depends on who you're on.
Yeah. Some may say that back in the day, to get that edge back, people would do cocaine. Wake up.
Yeah, that,
You know,
or,
sex,
that,
drugs,
or,
rock and
that or
roll.
however much weed or alcohol they're drinking. Like,
Yeah.
I wish to think my son's never
you
done
think that-
cocaine. I hope not.
do you think the Who were quoted sober? Probably not.
Who?
The Who?
No.
Hell no.
Hell.
Again, sex, drugs, rock and roll, you know?
Yeah.
And not everyone does that. I would like disclaimer. Not everyone does that. I'm not saying anyone
What,
at that
cocaine?
establishment did that partake in that type of stuff. But it exists in the music industry for sure. And in DeLand.
I've done cocaine. I ain't no goddamn musician.
Yeah.
I don't know about the edge. I was just trying to get high.
I've never
More
done
than
it.
likely, they're doing Adderall these days.
I ain't had no motherfucker.
As far as an upper goes.
Huh?
As far as an upper goes, more than likely they're doing Adderall, not cocaine.
I've never done cocaine.
Motherfucker over
Disclaimer.
there dying.
It's okay.
I was always afraid my nose would fall off. I don't know
Probably
why.
will. It
Irrational
actually,
fear.
it definitely will.
What
Kids.
doing what?
My
cocaine.
nose is
Don't
so
do
tiny.
If
so
you do more than a total of 16 grams of cocaine in your life, your nose will fall off. That is a fact.
And I didn't know that. I just was scared
Get
that I
the
would
fuck
like
out of here, man.
end up
You know what
looking
I'm
like
talking
Michael
about?
Jackson or something.
Don't do it, kids. Your nose is gonna fall off. Yeah.
No, I've had 15 and a half
didn't do
grams.
it.
I gotta
Michael
stop.
Michael didn't do cocaine, but he
Michael
did lose his
Jackson?
nose. Yeah.
No, but I was scared my nose would end up looking like that.
Yeah. Should have been.
And then I'd have to explain myself.
I was never scared of that. I would
It
always
already
been proud
looked-
to
kind of look like.
I would always been okay looking like Michael.
They used to call me Little Michael.
Little
'cause my
Michael.
grandma used to make me sing
I
A,
love
B,
Little
C.
Michael. Your nose
That was
is-
the first album. One of the first albums I ever bought was the Jackson 5 Ultimate Collection.
1, 2, 3.
ABC, Rock and Robin.
Yeah.
I remember,
Rocking in the treetop.
I remember my first album.
Long.
I remember my first album about being bought by me was Al Green.
Ooh.
Really?
I love that motherfucker.
Take me to the
I
river.
love that motherfucker to this day.
Drop me in the
It's
He
water.
talking heads, but
That motherfucker
David
ended up
Bryan.
fat too, man. He ended up big as hell.
Okay, listen. When you party and you enjoying your life on the road,
Yeah.
I mean, look what happened to a lot of these people.
like Elvis.
Well, that's peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter,
fucking,
jelly, and banana sandwiches.
Well, just peanut butter and banana, but yeah. A whole lot
Why
of
does
salt.
everybody that man's whole fucking career ended up a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, peanut butter and fucking banana sandwich,
Peanut butter. And drugs.
all the shit he did,
And drugs.
all the
That
shit he did,
protest song. Remember when he did a protest
all
song?
the shit he did. The three of us just went peanut butter and
You said
banana.
it, not me.
You said it.
I was repeating what you guys said.
Yeah.
You say Elvis to me, first thing I think of?
Peanut butter and banana.
Stealing from black people.
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad we can agree on one thing.
That's two things.
2 things. He said yes. I'm actually like.
No, 100%.
Thank you, Trevor.
I like Elvis, man.
Me too. But I mean, Bob Dylan did the same shit.
Yeah.
I like Elvis whenever
And so did Eric Clapton. But you know what? But Eric Clapton has a lot of great talent on an instrument. Not to say Bob Dylan doesn't. That's no harp on Bob Dylan.
You don't like Bob
But
Dylan?
I love Bob
Eric
Dylan.
clapped them cheeks.
You look like Bob Dylan.
Wow, that's offensive.
No, just kidding.
He's an ugly motherfucker.
He was not ugly.
Yes, he was.
I had to
No.
put.
Please, they got motherfucking Kate Blanchett to play Bob Dylan in a Bob Dylan movie. So tell me Bob Dylan ain't ugly.
I was also
Because
very,
Kate
very.
Blanchett is beautiful, but Kate Blanchett as Bob Dylan
Bob
is
Dylan.
fucking ugly
I
as
also
shit.
was very attracted to Frank Zappa, so that is not saying much.
Oh wow, you're just something else then.
I like the
attracted to
weird.
Frank Zappa.
Damn, these
Yeah.
motherfuckers ain't gonna let me say shit.
You ever seen Frank Zappa? You know what Frank Zappa looks like?
Yeah. Whatever.
He's feeling like the oddball.
she just said Frank Zappa's hotter than Brad Pitt.
Can I?
I did
get-
not say.
Can I do Bob Dylan right quick?
Yes,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Do your
Bob
Bob
Dylan?
Dylan segment.
No, no, I can't sing. That bitch can't sing either, though. But Bob Dylan was probably poetically, and I don't want to say politically, but politically, but poetically, he was up there with the best of them, man.
Yeah, and he deserves some of the credit, but you got to give credit to the original artist because a great handful of the Dylan's best work is inspired or taken from previous songs or folk songs that you've never heard of, folk songs that were played and passed around for decades, and whoever originally came up with them, we'll probably never know. They got accredited to somebody that was still doing it 30, 40 years later.
Yeah.
And then Bob Dylan eventually picked that up and made it famous.
Yeah, but he had some stuff of his own.
So
And
you're
then
right. And I don't want to take anything away from Bob.
And some people copied some of the stuff that he did.
People copy everything.
But he was
good artists borrow, the best artists steal.
He was poetically.
That was deep.
Say it again.
Good artists borrow or make homages. Great artists steal.
Yeah. All right.
Speaking of stealing,
We cannot stay on this motherfucking Mo subject.
What Mo subject?
I think that's just like
We've been
that.
all over the place now.
Yeah, I
We've been
think that's
okay.
just like how it is.
So
Yeah.
It's the ADHD nature in me that's getting onto you guys.
yeah.
We're all stimming right now.
Are you saying ADHD is passable through
It might be.
vibes?
I think this is what I'll say.
Are you saying
I've been able to have people at the bar that don't know each other at all just walked in, and I will do this thing. It's my version of the Irish goodbye. I will get them in on this crazy conversation. They don't know each other. They will start talking amongst themselves, and I will walk away.
Yeah. Sweet.
It is the best thing.
and then they're buying each other beers by the end of it.
Yes.
Yes. Hopefully,
Yeah.
they ain't shooting each other in the parking lot afterwards.
No,
No.
you got to go down to Da Vinci's for that.
I thought that was
McCabe's.
McCabe's.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. That's what happened at McCabe. Some guy was
It
sitting
happened
next
at
to
Da
another
Vinci's
fucking
too,
guy,
but whatever.
and the guy bought him a
That was,
fucking
that was
beer.
years ago. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Story.
I'm
As the
sorry.
story
I don't
goes.
remember bringing up the Da Vinci's
Let's
thing.
not get dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking guys, two guys drinking, and one guy bought another guy beer. They go outside, and the guy wants his fucking money for the beer he bought. The other motherfucker is like, "What is that all about?" They get into an argument and fucking gunfire. Pow.
Sounds like you were there.
I wasn't, but luckily he missed, and he was like from me to you, and he missed.
Dang.
No, there was some shit back in like 2019, 2020, but before COVID. But there was some disagreement at Da Vinci's, and these two guys walked out and were in the street.
Yeah, I
arguing.
remember that.
And then some guy walked away, and everybody thought it was over. But then the dude showed back up with a shotgun and shot some dude.
Yep.
Didn't kill him, but I do believe the victim had to be airlifted out with a helicopter off of Georgia Avenue.
Yeah.
I don't remember that shit at all.
Yeah,
I
happened
remember
outside.
that. I used
So
to
again,
live up the road.
I don't want to put it on Da Vinci's or nothing like that
Yeah.
because that's bad. That's bad juju. I don't mean to put that on them.
That just happens in
Nothing like
DeLand,
that,
dude.
but-
My neighbors, when I used to live near Glenwood, the son and the dad had an altercation, and the dad shot the son in the chest. And he used to come down and visit us and like hang out on the porch with us girls and like have coffee. Some of my friends used to smoke cigarettes, da da da. And we didn't see him for a while. Couple weeks go by, maybe a month. And he comes walking down. We're like, "Hey, buddy, where you been?" He was like, "Oh, I just got shot in the chest." We were like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah,
No
my-
big deal. No big deal. It's
yeah,
all right.
dude." I was like, "Wait, what?"
Just like a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
It's all right.
With a shotgun,
His
and he's
dad-
walking back 2 weeks later. That's a bad motherfucker
I was
right
like,
there.
"Dude, what?" He was like, "Yeah, my dad shot me." And I'm like, "Are you okay? Is your dad in jail?"
Well, he probably deserved it.
So Mo, what's the worst thing you've ever seen go on down there?
In downtown?
Yeah, or best thing. Sorry, not to make it dark.
Yeah, you guys always want to bring this darkness on
I know,
me.
it's the vibe we were on because of this guy. But so I was just there. But what's the best thing you've seen
What was that all
downtown?
about, man? What the fuck was that?
You know what?
This guy. What the fuck was that?
I think
For the show,
back
man.
in
It's for the
day,
show.
Yeah.
before DeLand started growing, one of the best things that I was involved in that just showed how much creativity lives inside people, the kids in DeLand, I feel like it doesn't exist anymore, is kids used to be so bored that we used to make up, things to do, creative. We would throw our own shows at Sunflower before like now you can't do that. We would have our own shows and stuff like that.
Can't do shows at Sunflower Park anymore?
I think you have to have like clearance or something. Like we
At
used to
Sunflower Park.
yeah, we used to throw
That little place where the homeless feel free to.
Yeah.
Yeah. They live. That's their home.
Yeah, we used to throw huge
But you can't do a fucking
shows.
show. They can live there, but you can't do
but
shit.
little kids can't put on a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like we would have swip swaps, potlucks, things like that. So it was really cool. But I remember one time in particular,
How old were you?
I think I was in 10th or 11th grade.
Yeah.
And by this time, I think I was living in Orange City, and I used to ride my bike from New York and Hamilton and Orange City
Wow.
to Kentucky, where the Nylons live right now.
Wow.
Like 3 times a week for band practice. So, and then ride back. And I remember it was a weekend, and I used to spend the weekends at the Nyland's house because I'm best friends with their son. And we were so bored. And I think weeks prior, we made this Facebook group called Humans versus Zombies. And we were not expecting the amount of people to like be involved in this, to the point where the cops started getting involved because they were like, what is going on right now? We're getting calls from this, we're getting calls from this business, like there's crazy stuff going on. Basically, white shirts versus black shirts, and it was like manhunt. And there was like over 100 kids just running downtown. People on roofs, hiding on roofs. I was one of the people. That's how y'all motherfuckers never found me. I was hiding on the roof.
We used to do this in Orange Grove, bro. When I was that age.
It's like you're confessing some shit now.
I'm confessing. They always wondered how they never found me. I was on the roof of the one that used to have the ladder.
Oh, wow.
Besides Big Chop.
So-and-so is listening right now. I was like, I fucking know it. I knew it.
They could not find me. I was literally huddled up against the wall.
I told you she was on there.
Yeah. Was not playing fairly, whatever. I don't care. But yeah, it was cool. It was like a bunch of freaking kids in the nighttime running around, finding all of downtown, finding each other, and Humans versus Zombies. The coolest thing I've ever seen. People come together and do something like that.
All right. How many of them
Pokemon Go?
All right. How many of them motherfuckers was black? One. You.
No, we had a lot of different.
Very diverse.
I ain't say black shirts.
No, we had a very diverse friend group. I'm not gonna lie.
Good.
Yeah, that's the one thing that made me feel good about, because people misinterpret that. I had a lot of different nationalities, which was really cool, and you don't think about that now. I had Brazilians, Ecuadorians, Middle Eastern.
One of my first best friends in elementary school was a black kid. Never saw him after elementary school. I don't know where he is now, but his name was you know anybody you know any Thomases? Thomas family? From Arius Thomas from DeLand?
No
Thomases? Arius Thomas. Wherever you are, dog. Shout out Arius.
Oh.
Well, yeah,
Arius Thomas. Wherever you are, dog. Shout out to you, man. We were best friends in elementary school, you know.
Yeah,
did that talent show together and shit.
I don't remember you.
No, Arius would remember. Arius be like, "Oh, what up, dog?"
It was best friends in fucking third grade, man. You don't remember me? Yeah. Oh, motherfucker, I remember.
If he ever finds us, he'll remember. But
he'll remember. You never forget our first friends.
You got to join.
I'm actually for a very long time, because DeLand was so small of a community for a while. I was friends with like everyone that I went to Freedom Elementary with up until high school.
You went to Freedom?
I'm in the newspaper. My mom just gave me all of my stuff back because she's moved.
Oh, shit.
And funny enough, we were talking about DARE. I have my freaking DARE certificate that's signed, and nice. Doesn't mean anything these days.
It didn't mean shit then.
But it's literally me holding up the Freedom banner because I was there to open the school.
Yeah.
So it's like me and it's like 3 other kids holding the banner. And then
you were like the first class to go to Freedom?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That shit's like new, man.
Yeah. And then I was also the first graduating class at UHS.
Wow.
Funny enough. Going forward. Yeah.
Damn.
What was that sound? That was so much sheen in the kitchen.
Ice maker.
Yeah, ice maker. Our big. We got a big ice maker. Everybody here in the studio.
Yeah, we got a huge ice maker.
We got to produce a lot of ice for the.
Make a lot of ice for Jack. That motherfucker loves
Jack
ice,
loves
man.
Ice.
So here's what's gonna happen. He eats ice here, and he lays on his ass until we get ready to sign off, and then he'll come over here and do a little shit. But he eats fucking ice all the time, and then he'll want to go down to goddamn Da Vinci's.
He gets another cup of ice.
As soon as he gets in there, he's like, "Where's my motherfucking ice?" And somebody will, before they serve fucking us.
Yeah, they get Jack his ice.
He's royalty. Don't forget your place, you know.
Even though Jack's so boom, here we go, full circle, right? Jack's the first one in there. Jack's the blackest of us all, but he gets the first service.
Jack.
So
okay.
what's up with that?
Okay,
So
what the heck just happened?
All right, yeah. All right.
Sorry, I brought a full circle.
All right.
We were talking about Jack.
Yeah, okay, all right.
You know, wrong Jack?
Full circle.
There's a picture of me and Jack.
You want another one? Oh, don't be a wussy. Come on.
There's a picture of me and Jack. Wearing the same. I had on a black shirt and a beige pair of pants.
Yeah.
We was fucking dressed alike.
You and Jack wearing the same clothes.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
That's my
man.
boy.
So
That's wild.
I
that.
came. I want to let you know I didn't immediately come to DeLand. By the way, I was trying to say that earlier.
yeah.
What
From Inverness, you mean?
Before I went
Yeah.
left. Before I went left.
Yeah, before you went left, right, up, down,
Yeah, I went all
all
kinda-
around, something till your pants fall down. My family essentially just followed my grandpa here, and that's what I was gonna say. Is he was a park ranger at DeLand Springs.
Oh,
so
wow.
he lived inside the park.
Like out of the reserve?
DeLand
like
Springs?
the woods, like so the what is it? It starts with a W. The Woodsford Reserve, right? Out in DeLeon.
He lived inside the park,
Yeah.
so it was like a
Yeah, there's a big nature park out in DeLeon Springs. It's called like the Woodsford Reserve or something.
no.
No?
He
Okay.
was a ranger. Like he lived like if you go inside DeLeon Springs and you go like
into the actual DeLeon Springs
Yeah.
Park.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he-
I thought
he
you
was-
meant. I was thinking of the town.
He lived
yeah.
on site.
He
lived
had
on
to be
site.
there.
I was thinking of the town, not the actual. Not the
Yeah.
actual.
I thought he
state
lived
park.
in Altamont.
he does now, but he retired.
So,
not
I'm
too
sorry.
long
So
ago.
anyway, go on. Yeah, DeLeon Springs.
So yeah, we essentially my mom like they moved over here. My mom was just like, okay, like we're gonna follow basically because we lived in Inverness and we lived in Pearson,
yeah.
and then we basically just followed my grandpa and my Mima over here, and they lived inside the park. That trailer that they had there, it no longer exists. They tore it down and they built him a new one. So he was there for over 20 years, over more than 20 years. Yeah.
Wow.
So we would literally, I grew up in that park. Like I learned how to swim there. I knew the gate code. It ain't the same now.
We can't swim there no more, though. I think.
DeLeon?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Gemini. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Gemini Springs.
Yeah,
DeLeon.
Which is out in the
DeLeon
Barry.
Springs.
DeLeon.
And it's creepy in the morning. And you
bet.
got to have a flashlight because the amount
Sometimes
of
there's some gators.
orb weavers, the banana spiders,
Oh,
they're
yeah,
just
yeah,
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to do like
They're
paintball,
rough. They're rough.
run through the
down here.
freaking forest. And
People don't
run.
even be knowing about banana spiders.
Nah, they
Yeah.
don't. They're scary.
They are, and they get big.
And we used to have
And they
to go
make
out
big.
there.
How do they make those big fucking webs overnight?
They're orb weavers. That's their real name.
They're fucking aliens, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, not
They're-
fucking aliens again.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, they're scary.
Vic, you got any big shout outs this week? You got anybody to shout out to?
Man,
Anybody to
no,
talk
man.
to? How you feeling?
No,
No?
no. I talked to one of my cousins today, man, and I was telling her about my shout out to my Uncle Henry,
Yeah.
and she said, "Well, you didn't say nothing about my aunt."
When you gonna shout out her?
What'd you say about my grandmama?
You didn't shout out grandmama.
So I'm gonna give a shout out to Fanny Hughley of Poplar,
Fanny
Florida.
Hughley of
Fanny Hughley. Fanny Hughley. That was Uncle Henry's wife. Fanny Hughley can cook her motherfucking ass off.
What was the best thing she ever
Does she
made?
have the arm?
Chicken, fried chicken.
What kind of fried
listen,
chicken? Well, like
listen.
Is there an arm? I need to know. Is
like
there an
Popeye's
arm?
fried chicken, like
do you mean arm?
dusted fried chicken?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
What kind of fried chicken?
Just fucking fried chicken. Listen. The fried chicken you guys eat now, you go to fucking Popeyes or Kentucky Fried Chicken, eat that shit. That shit don't even taste like chicken.
Heart of soul.
When I was growing up, and I'm 66 years old, again, for the record. When I was growing up as a kid, and I had two aunts that could fry the fuck out of some chicken. Fucking Roberta Hughley, Fanny Hughley. When they fried some chicken, and they only did it on Sunday, they had their own chickens in the fucking yard. They go out, kill this, get that one. And you go over there and you get that motherfucking wring his goddamn neck, and next thing you know, that bitch be on the frying pan. They be done took the goddamn feathers off of him, gutted him. But when they fried chicken, man, the chicken tastes so fucking different
Yeah. it's
than
fresh.
it does today. You can get what they call the freshest chicken, and that's so different. So different. Chicken was great. Roberta Hughley, Fanny Hughley, shout out.
Word.
Fried
That's
chicken.
that's what we used to do with the gopher.
Gopher.
And
You
it
like
was-
That
used
shit
to
is
eat
illegal.
it?
That shit's illegal. Let's not talk too much about
It's
that.
okay. My grandmother's been passed away.
Yeah, shit. Torah's gonna be
they
knocking on
can't
your
come-
door tonight.
They can't come get her.
Arresting you for that gopher.
They can come get me, but we were kids. I don't think back then it was a problem.
No, Might not have been.
But yeah, she used to
But
make
that was
us.
some good shit.
Yeah, she used to make us watch it. Like, I know that gopher out there in that yard, that hole. So me and my brother used to have to
You
go.
talk like she black.
She was.
I knew
she is.
I knew it.
Mo, how you feeling? You got any shout outs? You got any last things you want to leave us with before we go tonight? Anything we didn't? What's going on that nobody's talking about right now?
Okay.
That needs to be talked about.
Wow, 2 shout outs. Not to be that person.
No, take all the time you need.
All you motherfuckers, check out my EP. It's
What
on.
EP?
It's on Spotify. It's on.
Will you send me some links so I can provide it?
Yeah,
leave
yeah.
in the description.
Yeah.
It's called Not My Bedtime. I don't really put it out there. Like, I don't really market my music like that.
That's the name of the EP, Not My Bedtime.
Yeah.
I like that.
Don't perceive me.
That's
Just
pretty cool.
perceive my music. I don't care. You know,
My
I don't got a BBL. I don't got a titty job. You know, I'm not an Instagram baddie. Just listen to the music. It's good. And there's more stuff on the way. I'm going to make a house, like a pop house EP. And then also shout out to my auntie Puddin'.
Ain't Cunny.
He is obsessed.
Puddin'.
Auntie Connie, he's obsessed with you. Shout out to my Auntie Puddin' and my Uncle Perry. My Uncle Perry just passed away a couple days. So shout out to Uncle Perry. He was the golfer in the family.
Rest in peace,
Yeah.
Uncle Perry.
Yeah, he was the funny one. He was always telling jokes. I didn't understand any of the jokes when I was a kid. But yeah, shout out to Auntie Puddin'. I know she's doing good. But yeah, shout out to Uncle Perry, man.
All right.
Auntie Connie.
That sounds
Auntie
pretty good.
Connie.
What's
Don't-
Auntie Connie's husband's name?
All right. Cut
What's his name?
it. Cut it. Cut it. You're getting messy now. Cut it.
Auntie Connie.
All right. Well,
Her husband gonna be coming after my ass.
He will come after you.
Kick him in his sore knee.
I guess all I got to leave us on is
They should have been
I
3
guess-
hours long.
we're getting there. But I'll leave a final shout out to our previous episode here. We had old Tom on down from Modern Elegance, the tattoo shop, and we recently lost a friend of ours that worked down here, Dan Pry II. He's a good friend of mine. He was actually best friends with my little brother. They'd known each other for like 20 years. Kirby's body is like a testament to this man's artwork. Every tattoo my little brother has always been done by him, and he's just covered in his art, I guess.
Awesome.
But yeah, we lost Dan. Everybody, anybody out there that knows him or is familiar with Tom, you might have crossed paths with Dan, or maybe if you ever lived out in Norman Beach and went to Victory Tattoo or any of those places out on A1A, perhaps you know him too. But he was a good guy. I don't know. I was just hanging out with him, and he was showing me all this metalwork he was doing. He had just built 3 holsters for his Zippo lighters.
I saw you the other
that
day.
attached to his belt and his motorcycle, so he could always have a holster for his Zippo lighter.
Yeah.
Whether he was on his bike or walking about, but anyway, be careful, people. Like it's don't run stop signs. He was in an unfortunate accident where an ATV ran a stop sign and collided in with him while he was just cruising. So don't run stop signs, people. Be careful, even no matter how late at night it is.
Be mindful, man.
Be mindful. Please be careful out there on the roads. Don't
drink, don't drive.
think about others.
Yeah.
You never know when you're going to rip somebody else away.
Yeah.
Don't drink, don't drive.
He was a young kid, too. He was only 36 years old, and he had an 8-year-old daughter.
Yeah. Shout out to
So,
him.
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's motherfucker just, I don't know. I don't want to put his shit out there, but he was going through a lot. His dad just passed away, and he was dealing with that. Dude had just gotten out of rehab recently, too, and was doing great, but
Moment of silence.
think about it, everybody. Be good. You guys got anything else to leave us off with? We good?
Do a
We
moment of
happy?
silence.
We've been running this for a minute.
Yeah, I told you. That's what it
been
was going to
good.
be like. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, nothing. Just shout out to everybody. And I agree with you. Just be safe on the roads because I've seen it. I saw a vehicle upside down the other night in downtown. I don't know how that happens, but, everybody just be
Yeah,
mindful,
some kid in
man.
Deltona was just hit on a e-scooter and had
Yeah.
to be airlifted off of Howland right out by my work.
Yeah, just be mindful, dude. Everybody.
Oh, shit, that was the first day of school, too,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I heard about that. My granddaughter was telling me about that.
Yeah, the
First day of school, in the
dishwasher
morning.
at work was on his way to work and witnessed it and stopped to help the kid.
The kid was
ended up-
under the
ended-
car. They had
ended
to
up
help.
being-
They had to get the car off the kid.
Yeah.
It's fucking
And this
crazy.
dude ended up being late for work, and we were like, "What the fuck, dog? You late for work? You fucking late for that?" No, I'm just fucking out. We didn't really give him that shit. But he showed up late like everybody else motherfucking does, and nobody says shit to him. And he was all like, "I'm sorry, I'm late." And we're like, "Dude, we don't care."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, no, but this happened." And we're like, "Oh, okay." But then later on, we found out there was an airlift, a copter, and we're like, "Oh shit, that's crazy, dog."
First day of school, man.
But anyway, I guess if we're good, Vic, you got nothing else to say? No,
done,
you
man.
great.
I'm
plugged all
disassociating
your
at this
shit.
point.
Everybody,
I know Tom wants to go downtown
we
and do his
appreciate you.
rounds.
Thank you.
Bitch can't be still.
This is a real one. we got to give a big shout out, one final shout out to Vic for getting it all started.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yeah.
everything, the whole damn show,
The whole damn
the
thing.
whole episode. You good?
I'm good, man.
Say goodbye.
The catfish, the grits,
Grits.
the you know, shoot, the smoker.
Polenta.
The smoker, bring everybody together.
Everybody.
And a bada boom,
What we
bada
got?
bing, and we
Jack,
out.
you good? Jack's good. All right, Jack.
Love you guys.
Jack, hit that button. Cut these motherfuckers off. I'm tired of it.
Skirt, skirt.
Get them going.
Peace.
Thank you.